The meeting has started to record.
Good evening, all. Welcome and thank you for coming. My name is Berlotte Antoine. This is the meeting for the Parks and Beautification Committee. It's 7:36. I am now calling the meeting to order. Thank you again. I will pass the mic to Nicole, and each of us will go around and introduce yourself. When you are done, you pass the mic to someone else. Good evening, Nicole.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nicole Julius. I am a member of Community Board 17, and I would like to pass the mic on to Vanetta.
Hello, my name is Vanetta. I'm a member of the Parks Committee, and I am glad to be here. I will pass it on to George.
Okay. Good evening, all. This is George Tate, and I'm a member of the Parks and Beautification Committee. And I'll pass it on to Audrey.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Audrey Henderson, and I'm a member of the Parks Committee. I will pass it on to Ms. Jacqueline Williams.
Ms. Williams, are you muted?
I was. Good evening, everyone. Glad to be on the line tonight. Jackie Williams, a committee member.
And who are you passing it on to?
Who am I passing it on to? Is that George?
I already went, so yeah.
Okay, well, I just came on. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I pass it on to Miss Adele Bennett.
Okay, I'm just came on. Thank you.
Good evening, all. Adele Bennett, committee member. Thank you.
Can I pass it on to Gabriel?
Hi, Gabriel. I'm a recently appointed board member, and I know I'm supposed to be on at least one committee, and I'm trying to figure out which one's a good fit for me.
Welcome. Who are you passing it to?
I guess I'm passing it on to who's left?
Dorothy?
Dorothy? Dorothy.
Hi, thanks for passing it to me. Hi, I'm Dorothy, newly appointed board member, and yeah, I'm excited.
All right. Do we have everyone?
Well, I'm on the call to Mrs. Jadeva, member.
Hi.
Hi.
So I think we have everyone, right? I just don't want to miss anyone. Welcome all, and specifically welcome to the new members. You will be excited to be part of the Parks and Beautification Committee. If you need outdoor events, if you need the parks, if you need you love flowers, we are welcoming you. Tonight, we will have two presentations. The first one is about the new composting requirements. We love parks. We love compost, we love the environment, and we need to know what is coming, what is already coming. Instead of getting the ticket, we will need to, we should learn about the requirements. Tonight, we have Nicole Julius. She will do part one of the presentation about the new composting requirements. On June 3rd, we will have the Lower East Side Composting Agency. They will come for part two of the same composting requirements because it's serious out there. You need to be informed. After Nicole, Mr. Tate will do another presentation because there is a senior citizen out there that is providing a lot of services. Mr. Tate will provide this information by telling us what they do, how we as a community members can be involved, and if you are eligible, if any of us is eligible, how we can access this community service. Now I want to pass it on to Nicole to start the presentation. Nicole will share a PowerPoint presentation. There will be phone numbers or information. Please take your pen and paper and have those information, because we need to have a discussion after Nicole's presentation. Nicole, you have the mic. You may share your PowerPoint right now.
Yes. Okay, so everyone sees my screen?
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So again, welcome everyone. Today I was asked to present about composting. So composting started on April 1st of 2025. So we should have all started this process in composting within our homes. So introduction to mandatory composting. So as you're aware, it started April 2025, and New York implemented a mandatory composting program requiring all residents and businesses to separate organic waste from regular trash. The purpose of this was designed to reduce the city's waste sent to landfills, decrease greenhouse gas emissions, and create valuable compost for use in our agriculture, parks, and public spaces. So this is very beneficial to us as far as agriculture. The goal of this was to divert 50% of the city's waste from landfills by 2030, significantly reducing the city's environmental impact. So, anybody could tell me what is composting? What do you compost in your house? I know it's on the screen, but anybody want to share?
Yeah, I don't mind sharing.
Okay, go right ahead.
Orange peels, banana peels, scraps food,
Very
anything
good.
that we're going to throw away, consider food.
Cardboard inside of the paper towel rolls and toilet paper rolls.
So the paper towel roll, that would be
Sorry.
recycled, though. That is not food.
I know.
If I'm not
It's
mistaken.
funny. It's interesting. I read that
But
up.
it's,
It's
uh,
included.
Oh, okay.
it's included if we
Oh, it
use
says
it
it here
to,
too.
Yeah, if it's food soiled.
if
Yeah,
it's
if it's
food, if
food,
it's soiled with food.
Yeah.
right. But I'm saying the paper towel, the inside, not necessarily soiled with food. But anyway,
No.
So the definition of compost is the process of breaking down organic waste into nutrient-rich soil through a natural decomposition process. And some of the items that goes into compost is scraps, which we discussed, mentioned some fruits, vegetable, coffee grounds, yard waste, leaves, grass clippings, and other organic material, example, paper towels and napkins. So why does this matter? Composting reduces the need for chemical fertilizers and improves soil health and reduces, sorry, I have my grandson, and reduces waste in landfills. Go to your mommy. So some of the key roles of the mandatory composting program, what we need to know. So who must compost? All New York City residents, businesses, and institutions, including schools and hospitals, multiple family buildings with 10 or more. What must be compost? Food scraps, yard waste, non-recyclable paper products, example, coffee filters, pizza box without grease, and paper napkins. Where to compost? Use designated composting bins provided by New York City Department of Sanitation. Businesses and larger buildings must set up compost collection on site. When to start? Now. The new rules went into effect April 1st, 2025. Composting will be required on all regular sanitation collection days. So who could tell us, we discussed it slightly before. What do you think of the benefits of us composting? What are some of the benefits?
Well, the compost, when it turns into fertilizer, and it helps our parks. And they also with this, you could collect some of that composting to use compost to use in your garden. Also, it also diminishes the amount of putrefiable food that goes into the with our garbage.
Good. So some of the benefits include reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Landfills are a major source of methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Composting reduces these emissions. It conserves landfill space. Diverting organic waste helps extend the life of our landfills. It promotes sustainability. The compost produced is used in richer soils, reduce the need for chemical fertilizers, and supporting urban farming initiatives. So, economic benefit would be it's cost saving to New York City in that composting reduces the amount of waste that is needed to transport to a landfill. It saves the city money in waste management costs, and it also creates jobs. So, how do you participate? How do you get ready to compost? So, first thing you should have, or you should get some kind of bin, whether you have a house or so you could order a bin from New York City Sanitation. You go on their website. I could always drop the link later and request a composting bin. So residents can request a composting bin from New York Department of Sanitation or use any container designated for food scraps. Separate your waste. Use your regular trash bin for non-combustible waste, example, plastic, metal, and compost bin for food scraps and other organic materials. Follow your collection schedule. Place compost bins on the curb of your designated sanitation collection day. Keep your bin clean and avoid contaminating with non-organic materials. And
Before you move,
go
I'm
around.
sorry. No, but say before you move on, there's so much confusion around this because I know, for example, someone in Queens, we were just talking about this. You see how you have the plastic bag? What she does is, those plastic bags you get from the grocery stores and the produce. Every
Yeah.
day she takes that and put it in and then brings it outside, but now you're adding plastic to it. Is that proper?
Right. This is not even a good picture that I selected, but it really should be paper because I mean, we put in the plastic and that's not the best method. It should be some kind of paper bag.
Okay.
There is compostable plastic
Oh,
bags that
okay.
can be used
Yeah, but no
too.
one's gonna buy extra. Sorry. And
And
the
where
one's
can
really
you
not cheap.
find them? They're impossible to find in stores. You have to order them online. Ridiculous.
What's
So
that?
the person who said they have them, did you purchase any and know where to purchase them?
Oh, I on Amazon, and I realized they were
Mm-mm.
compostable because I bought some food. I bought fruits from Trader Joe's, and
Mhm.
they had compostable fruit bags, like for like the bags they have for picking up your produce were like
Mm.
compostable.
Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing that.
That, yes, I do have this. I could give you all some information regarding the compostable bag, but they are very expensive.
Yes.
Yeah, but in addition to that, I would say that they originally, when they presented for the compost, the sanitation told us that we could put the put it in a plastic
Mm-hmm.
and put a plastic bag in the container, and
Mhm.
they will pick up the plastic and then use the paper bag for yard waste. That's the instruction that we were given.
Mhm.
So he said that they could do when they open the bag, they just take out the plastic and dump it.
Okay.
That's what we were told.
So yeah, I just use it for like collecting small amounts of compost, but the bag that lines the compost bin is just I have it as a large plastic bag.
Mm-hmm.
And the smaller ones were like $15. I started buying them because I got tired of like when you fill up a paper bag, Sometimes, like as you're trying to get it out to the compost bin, it decides it wants to just fall apart.
Of course.
So I got tired of cleaning up that. And when I just used my little plastic container that I was keeping on the counter, sometimes it didn't all fall properly into the compost bin. So when I was dumping it out.
And excuse me, I'm sorry to say, but people are under the impression that a clear white bag's acceptable. That's what I've been told, and I'm sorry. I have to really get those disposable bags. Then.
No, you are right. That's what we were told in
We were told
a
that.
number by
Originally.
sanitation, in a number of presentations that have been with sanitation. They have told us put the plastic bag, dump it. What you're not supposed to do is put all those small little bags in that
Mm-hmm.
plastic bag. Just empty them in there. But they don't want you to put in like, as someone mentioned, those plastic bags that come from the produce. If you
Mm-hmm.
tie that up and throw it in there, no, there'll be a number. They want you to empty that into one plastic bag.
Oh,
Yes, that's
thank
correct.
you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Tips for successful composting. So best practices, know what to compost. We discussed before. Fruits, vegetables, eggshells, coffee grounds, tea bags, grass leaf, non-greasy pizza boxes. So you shouldn't compost meat items, dairy, plastic bags, oils, and chemicals. So keep your bin as clean as possible. Always empty and rinse your compost bins regularly to avoid unpleasant odors and other items from occupying your compost bins. Um, use paper bags for compost. Use brown paper bags for combustible materials. If you don't have a dedicated compost bin, use paper bags. Break down naturally and are compostable. Again, educate others. That's what we're doing today. We're sharing with each other. Encourage your friends and family and coworkers to participate and follow composting guidelines. So what happened if you don't comply? So currently, there's a pause on fines for housing units of less than 30 units. However, so this information is prior to that. So penalties for non-compliance where fines may be issued for failure to properly separate combustible material. Residents and businesses may be fined if caught disposing combustible items in the wrong bins. And as far as enforcement, the New York City Department of Sanitation will conduct inspection to ensure compliance and address any violation.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Because on their website, the New York City Department of Sanitation says all food items should go into the bin, including meat and dairy. Like,
Yes. So,
like it's like,
yeah, I know it's a little confusing because I did this research a while ago and I know that it did say, you could put like meat and other food stuff. So I would have to go back and research that.
Nicole,
Yes.
may I chime in on
Sure,
that?
you could. Yeah, you
Yes,
could offer support, certainly.
yes, because what happens, the
I
description,
need
I think
some
the
almost softener.
requirements, I think that comes from when they started composing, that they will pick up at certain sites before they issue the bins. Like I will go and
The
take the
top, that's the top
compost
of your puff.
to a
I'm
composting
gonna put
site.
the.
At
I'm
that
gonna put
time, they will
this in here,
not
but
take
I'm gonna
any
do them
bone.
separately.
Hello, someone else is talking. Yeah, they will not take meats and they will not take bones. But once the compost bins or issues that you compost at the house, I say all those things will be included. So maybe this information that you have is from when we were voluntarily taking the compost to the compost site that closed last year, April.
I think I need to check, but I think it might be different depending on whether it's one of the ones that's associated with someone's building versus those big belly ones that you use the
Again,
app for?
Gabriel. I'm sorry, Gabriel. I didn't quite get what you were saying.
So there's we don't seem to have a lot of them nearby, like in our board, but those big belly trash cans that take compost, the ones that open
Oh
using
no,
that you open using your phone.
yeah,
Like I think
no, no,
those are the ones that don't take meat.
no, yeah, but I'm not talking about those. They used to have people that would come once a week. For example, we used to have one and Newkirk and Nostrum that every Wednesday, I think it was every Wednesday, yes, you could take your compost there. But then when the mayor did those cutbacks last year, like they cut all that out. And I think it was in April that they stopped collecting. But before they composed, they were picking up compost in this area. You could go and voluntarily take your compost once a week over there. So that's what I was talking about. But they did away with that. But at that time, you could not take any bones or even the yard waste had a limitation because the equipment was not strong enough to use that. But once the city started collecting, they told us, yes, everything goes in there. Bones and meats go in there.
Yeah, and this picture that I have up, I downloaded today, and it do include bones, as food waste, food scraps.
Yes,
Okay.
Could I ask a question?
Yes.
Can someone please share with me the best way to dispose of mayonnaise, heavy cream, milk? Please, you got to help me out here. How do you do that without putting them in individual plastic bags?
Mayonnaise. Anybody have suggestions? Most of the time, my mayonnaise bottle is empty. So, um,
well,
I
what
will
I
say
do,
that. Oh, sorry, you said that.
no,
No, I
if
was
it,
about to say that we will have another trainer that will be coming. Some of the questions that we can't answer today, we can always direct that to them. We'll have the Lower East Side Ecology Center that will also present the next meeting. So
You see, Chairman, but there's a lot of confusion here. There is a
yes,
lot
so
of
each
confusion.
call, each answer that we can't provide today, we can direct that to them because they are also doing composting and ecology training. So today Nicole is covering most likely the new law, so we all know what's going on, what is coming at us. But they do more ecology, so they will come in June 3rd, which is the next meeting, to answer, more of in-depth question. Like, I believe that this question that you just asked might be something in terms of ecology that they would be able to address. I don't know if you have something to say, Nicole, but I think that they might be able to answer that question. As a matter of fact, any questions that we can't answer today, I will put a list and I will ask them to be prepared to answer that, in June, for the June meeting. Back to you, Nicole.
so in wrapping up, if like 3 people, could just share how do they manage composting within their house so that we could learn from, each other a system that to put in place. Like, how do you manage your weekly or daily? So I heard one person mention that they take it up, put in a bag and take it out daily, but how do you have a separate bin in your container in your kitchen? So if like 3 people could share.
I can share. Hi.
Thank you.
I can share. It's funny because I used to compost before. I have like a little small compost bin in my backyard that you turn once a day. So I kind of feel like I'm cheating when I put the stuff. But what I do is, those big eggshell, and this is one of my questions, by the way. But those big eggshell tubs that people that comes with like the spinach or the mixed salad. So cause I'm vegan as well, so it's a lot of scraps. So I
Mm-hmm.
put that in there every night, or it depends how much is in there, or the mango peels, whatever. Put that in there and close it up because that's like that fold over lid. You know, the big
Mm-hmm.
square things.
Right.
And then I have my lined can outside, and then periodically I just go out there and I hate doing it. But anyway, I put the like the Whole Foods plastic paper bag that I may have, and I dump it in there. But in terms of the mayonnaise, even though I don't eat mayonnaise, I'm vegan. But what I would do if I had a case like that, I would just be strategic and put that like in the middle someplace because it can be wet. But I do have a question if anybody knows this, and I've seen like a lot of other community boards and districts hand out those tabletop bins. It's interesting because my parents in Queens, when they got their brown bin, they got a tabletop inside. They automatically gave to everybody. I'm wondering, is the community board, can we do something for this community to hand out the small tabletop bins that the Department of Sanitation was randomly handing out to various groups? And I
So
tried to get one. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I noticed that in other districts. So
Mhm.
as a matter of fact, I think I mentioned it to Balat. So I called Councilwoman Farah Lewis' office and I said, "Hey, I saw this is being distributed in this area.
Mhm.
You all have any plans?" So, but I didn't follow up. I think I called two and someone else as well, and I guess I didn't follow up. But I guess it's for us to go back and follow up and say, "Hey, this is what our constituents is asking. Is there any way that you could provide it?" Because they were distributed in other areas.
Mhm.
Nicole, I
Yeah,
think
I have.
2 weeks
Mhm.
ago when we had this event with Councilman Lewis, we
Uh-huh.
did give away some of those little ones. They're very small,
Yeah, the little
but
ones.
we did.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes,
tabletop.
we actually did that 2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
okay. I missed that.
Yeah, the
Well,
event that you missed. Yes, we did.
yeah, even though it was missed, I don't know if it was presented because I only knew about it because I happened to follow her on Instagram and I saw it. And while I was on my run, I ran there and it was already finished because they only had 50.
Yes.
So it
So
wasn't
maybe we can
presented to
put
the
a request.
masses.
That's true. We can put a request to have it
Okay.
again, but it was like 2 weeks ago. We did give some of them. Yes.
Can I go next? Because I could have a follow up on that.
Sure.
Yes. So after Mr. Tate,
Yeah.
we'll go. I think we close it out in the essence of time.
Yeah.
So you could wrap it up.
Yeah. As far as those small bins, you could call the council member office. They have, up to last week, they had some there. So you will have to call and pick it up at your office. Okay.
Thank you for
Yes,
that.
you're welcome. Yes, I've been using that because I got one the last year when they had the Earth Day at the Union Square. So I've been using it ever since. So what I do, I put a plastic bag in there and put the daily compost and then put it in the fridge. And especially in the winter, that you don't want to walk to the backyard every day. So then when it's full, I just go and empty it in the compost bin in the plastic. So you could call the council member, and you should be able to pick up one of those kitchen, what they call countertop bins. Yes. Also, as far as the mayonnaise and grease goes, what I do, I put it in a zippy or a plastic bag and I freeze it. And then when the garbage day come, then I put it in the garbage because I don't want you putting the grease down the drain because it's going to eventually clog up the drain. So a few years back, what the EP suggested was that you put it in a plastic bag and then they put it in the garbage. So what I do, I freeze it. So this way it won't be making a mess when the garbage picks it up.
Thank you. So now I'm going to turn it back over to Balette. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nicole. Um, I really appreciate this presentation, and we have this today. Remember, on June 3rd, we'll have the Lower East Side Ecology Center that will also come to present. If you have additional questions, so today we start being a professional in composting, but you will have more questions. You can text the question to me, 718-749-7752, or put your question right now on the chat and I can copy and send that to the next presenter. Additionally, for the compost bin that you just mentioned, I will try to work on that, maybe do another event with Council Member Lewis to see if we can get more, especially for the members, because some members, missed the last event. We will try to arrange something. Now, I don't know if you have further questions for Miss Julius, but I want to give the mic to Mr. George Tate for the next presentation. Any last burning question before I give the mic to Mr. Tate?
I have one last burning question.
Yes.
Sorry. And this is hearsay. I don't know if it's true or not. Someone said that they read that the compost, the city would be selling it if people need it. Is that true? Like we're giving them products to sell back to us?
I didn't hear this, but we can research and can be one of the questions
Okay.
for the next person. I didn't hear that, to tell you the truth. Yes. Okay. So
I
I
know
put
there
in
were
the
sites they have sites where you could go and request and pick up compost. I didn't hear anything about selling, but I'll research it.
Okay.
yes.
Because the pickup compost was the leaves. Now this is like with the food scraps. That's why I heard that. But it's yeah. I just wanted to get confirmation if anyone else heard that.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank
So
you.
before I give it to Mr. Ted, I want to acknowledge Miss Brida Costa. Can you just unmute and say hi?
Good evening.
Good evening. Miss Han Hudson.
Good evening.
Good evening.
And also Miss Cheryl Sodders.
Yeah, good night, everyone. I'm sorry I'm a bit late. Thank you.
Good night, good night. The number 347 ending with 80. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Bella. This is Jadeva.
Hi, good evening. All right. So now, because we are member of the community and we need more information about social services in our community, I will give the mic to Mr. Joe Tate, who will talk about the big, not nursing home, the big senior program that he is passionate about. And I think that's a good segue from the composting and serving our community for us to know what we can benefit from this club, what we can learn about it. So, Mr. Joe Tate, I can give you the mic and I will post the flyer that you sent to me. I will put it so people can get more information. You can take it over.
I also sent you something else in the WhatsApp, like a second picture. If you could share that too, okay? But I'll get started in essence of time. Yeah. Good evening again, everyone. My name is George Tate, and aside from being a part of this beautiful Beautification committee, I do work with other community services, including the New York Statewide Senior Action Council and the Brooklyn-wide Educational Fund, which are basically they help seniors 60 and over, okay? And what they do, they will help you, especially with Medicare issues and any other issue that the senior have. They are there to help you out, okay? And the Brooklyn-wide Educational Fund is I guess it's an off branch of the statewide. And we meet not every day, the fourth Wednesday of every month, except for August and July and August. We meet at Borough Hall from 9:30 to 12 o'clock. From 9:30 to 10 is basically breakfast, free breakfast. And then from 10 o'clock to 12, they have our regular meetings. And what they do there, we have different presenters. I am basically the co-chair, which I am the consumer co-chair. We will bring presenters from NYPD, from National Grid, etc. But from all anything that you could have, you would need help, you could call this number that you see there on the screen. That's a booklet that has tons of information in there, different numbers that you could reach, and it also has like a calendar that normally I've been bringing them to the meetings to the general board meeting the third Wednesday. But if anyone on this call would like one of these booklets, please let me know, and somehow we could connect that I could get you some. Okay, I could get some for you guys. It's a lot of information in there. So even if you're not a senior, you may have a senior in your family that could use this help. And it's very important, especially when it comes to Medicare, and when September comes, that we have to start re-enrolling for the next year health plans, and it's getting very complicated. Each year they get more complicated. So they are here to help you. If you have any questions, they are experts in there. I am not an expert, but they have experts there that will help you with any question that you have. So in addition to that, I just want to invite you guys to anyone who's 60 and over. There is a senior center in the community at 3304 Clarendon Road that they're there every day from 9 to 5. Okay, and it is free. You could just come in. They play dominoes. They have dance classes. They have jewelry making classes. They have mental health professional that comes once a week if you need to discuss anything with them. All this is free. And they have share aerobics, share yoga, and a lot of other events. And of course, daily lunch, which is basically free, but they do ask for a $1 donation if you can afford it. If not, they will not refuse you a lunch. Okay, so the donation is a voluntary donation. But again, it's 3304 Clarendon Road at the corner of New York Avenue. It's in the downstairs portion of Alliance Tabernacle Church, formerly known as Clarendon Road Church. So if you want to come and take a look and see whether you like it, please feel please to come, and it's no obligation. You could just take a look and come. We have probably a little over 100 members that come there. Not everybody comes every day. They come, but they do come when we have a special function like Mother's Day luncheon that we have in this coming Friday. So that's I also want to mention that tomorrow night, one of the experts from the statewide Senior Action Council will be presenting at the Black Association meeting. So if you could log in, if you log into the Black Association meeting tomorrow, you will hear Leslie Sierra, who's one of the experts that help people out, discuss, or better than me, because basically I I am not an employee. I am a volunteer representative. I'm on their board. So if you have a chance to chat to log in tomorrow, you will hear a full presentation regarding the organization and what they could do for you and for your people. Okay. That said, if you have any question, I'm free, but this is all I have to say right now.
Thank you, Mr. Tate.
You're
Thank you for this information. I always tell people, if you don't know, you don't know. Come to the meeting, then you can be informed. Any question now for Mr. Tate? Going once, going twice. So Mr. Tate will be here in case you have further question. You can always reach out or put something on the chat and he will be very happy to answer your question. Thank you, Mr. Tate. As usual, I don't like to keep people too long, but we have some other item to cover. If you receive the agenda, you will see that we have minutes of the last meeting. The agenda said April. However, if you remember, we had to cancel our April meeting, so we don't have a minute for April meeting because we had to cancel. Also, if there is any question for me, I can always answer. I'm going to give you my report for this month meeting. And after that, I want all members, if you have something to share, and to share it so we can have an open discussion on anything pertaining to that committee. On June 3rd, as I said before, we'll have our next meeting. During that meeting, we will have a presentation with the Lower East Side Ecology Center. They will present something like more in depth. That will be part 2 of Nicole's presentation. If you have any questions that we are not able to answer today, please direct that to me so I can share that. And also that presentation will be open to the community. So this composting thing is serious. So bring your family, friends, neighbor. I will send the link and the flyer to everyone so you can share that with your community. On June 20th, we will be having a breakfast. The breakfast, it's a meet and greet for us as member of this committee. With the Zoom and everything, some of us never get a chance to meet with each other. We don't share anything. I don't recognize your face. Then we have some money for the meet and greet. So on June 20th, we will be doing 2 things. Number 1, there will be this meet and greet. First, I said it's a breakfast, but it's not only a breakfast because we will be honoring Mr. George, not this George you just presented. We have Mr. George who is doing the center for us every year. We never had a chance to honor this member. So on June 20th, you will come with your family members or neighbor, anyone that you want to come to the Community Board 17 for a meet and greet so we get a chance to know each other. Besides being part of the Park and Beautification Committee, I am sure that some of you are members of different groups, different committees. So that will be our chance to meet each other. Bring your business cards, whatever you want to bring to share with your fellow members, bring that. So 2 things. 1, Mr. George will receive an honor for being our center every year for our December event for the kids. You will be happy to meet him. And 2, we will honor you as a member in that meet and greet for you to share, who you are with the members. That's 1. thank you to everyone who attended our last event where we give away the beans that we are talking about, the eggs for the kids, and we share a lot of information about our board, about the community to the attendees. I thank Miss Turner. I know Miss Hudson. She was there. I don't remember who else, but it was a fun event for us. This committee, we do a lot of events, including parks cleanups. We will be scheduling a park cleanup soon. We had one that was canceled. We were planning to clean Podegate Park with a school, but because of some logistics, we had to cancel. I will let you know which park is next. We are also working with Councilman Lewis to finalize anything that needs to be finalized for children parks and playground. At the last meeting, we talked about funding. I know Ms. DaCosta is here. I don't know if she wants to give us an update, what she observed at Tilden Park. Is there anything? Is the park clean now? Because at the last meeting, we were talking about lack of funding for people, for the workers on the parks. I saw Ms. Bree is here. Do you want to give an update? What did you see currently? Is the park clean? Do we need to do more actions? I give it to you, Ms. DaCosta.
Good evening. The park looks clean to me. We haven't, the girls haven't played in the park recently, but I have driven by a few times because I live right down the block, and it looks pretty clean to me. I actually walked by on Friday, and it was a nice day, so children were playing, and it did look fairly clean. It probably needs some sprucing up, just around the edges, per usual. As the seasons change, there probably needs to be some upkeep, just on the perimeter, which I think the city takes care of. But mostly, I mean, it looks fine. I will say, the kids haven't yet played in Tilden Park this season. For spring, I think we've been taking them to Lincoln. We actually went to a park in Park Slope last week because, again, they have more updated equipment. So they have not played in the park this season. So I haven't, physically been in the park, but I have, just passed by, and it looks like it's in decent condition. But I am still disappointed that we're, probably not going to get any funding anytime soon to make the do the renovations that we were hoping for and expecting. And it sounds like I did watch the meeting with the mayor, and they talked about pouring money into Perdigat Park and some other parks in the area, but there's still, parks in East Flatbush and Community Board 17 that need attention. So hopefully we'll continue to be able to push, even if my children are too old to play in the park. I'll still, be on the committee to continue to push for what the children in this community deserve. So that's what I have.
Thank you, Mr. Costa, for the report. I truly appreciate that. Now, I don't know, Miss Anne, do you have a question? I see a raised hand. Miss Hudson, any question? Yes.
Yes. No, it's actually not a question. I just wanted to.
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Okay. Can you
We
hear
can't
me
hear
now?
you. Yeah, now, yes.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to.
No, still no.
Oh,
I don't know. Is it only me or someone else is having the
No, it's
same
her.
issue?
can you hear me?
Yes, good. Very good now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I just wanted to add last Saturday there was a cleanup.
So when you say, can we hear us? We hear you. So, but now we
When what?
can't. When you say, can you hear me? I was able to hear you. Now, when you start talking, I can't.
Okay, let me speak slowly. I wanted to add that last Saturday there was a cleanup in
It's
Still
breaking up.
happening. She's breaking up.
Mark. Can you help
Yes.
me? Okay,
Yes.
can you hold on?
Can you put it in the chat, please? Because it's really, we just can't.
Okay,
We
I'm gonna
tried.
look it.
Okay,
Just
we
hold on,
tried.
please.
I just wanted to report that for Railroad Park, for
Can you
people who
please
did the
go for
walkthrough with council member Banks, we had a meeting with council member Banks where he also talked about capital improvement, trying to find money and put more money for Railroad Park. I will keep you posted. I know it's, money is not coming, but we are trying. We are trying to meet with the people who can give the money. We can allocate money, but this is the same thing that this is the same response that we received that will take time, but we are working on it. So this is for Railroad Park, for people who did the walkthrough, I think last year or end of last year. You can testify or neglected this part is. So we are working on that. Yes. So please let me know if you want to be part of a meeting whenever we had a meeting again for Redwood Park. If any of you want to be part of this meeting, I will be very happy to invite you, but we are working on it. You can always email if you want to be part of the next meeting with Council Member Banks regarding Railroad Park. For our big event will be on August 26th at Polygate Park. In that event, we will have a plant swap. People will bring their plants and we'll change it for something else. That's we'll be talking about that more during the next meeting, but put that on your calendar, August 26th on your calendar. I think that's it for me for my report. Is there any question for me? Lastly, I don't want to forget. For the daffodils giveaway, you will be able to beautify your garden again this year with the daffodils. We are still waiting for the daffodils, order to be processed and all of those things. It takes time. It's kind of early, but I am taking names. If you want to receive daffodils, let me know so your name can be on the list so you can have these beautiful plants in your garden. Now I can I can answer any questions, but I also leave it to the members. If there is anything at all that you want to share with us, now this is your time. Any event, anything happening in the community that you need to share, this is your time now to ask me question and to share.
Hi, Miss Antoine. Can you
Yes.
hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I just wanted to say that last Saturday there was a cleanup at the Nostrum Playground Park, and I went. I participated. There were about 12 to 15 people from various organizations, and I think this Friday they're gonna have a planting with the school there. They're gonna plant, what is it? Uh, um, wildflowers and so on Friday, but I won't be able to attend because that's in the week, a work day. So I don't know if other members are able to attend and participate in that. So that is what I wanted to share because it was on the group chat. So I thought everybody
Okay,
would.
okay.
So
Oh, got it, got it.
so
Okay.
yes.
I am reading the chat and someone said signage for no smoking. Definitely. We are working on this signage. With a little bit of money, but it's just like we need to find out the how to do it with what we have. I think I will follow up with you, Miss Bennett. Maybe you and I and a couple of people can work on that and find out how we can make this happen. We had this request since last year. For the new, for the Parks Community shirt, we do have some shirts. I will share the pictures with you. If you need the same color, we have few left, or if you need a different color, but we have, some shirt left from the previous chair. We do have some that we can still donate. If you want, I can give you one, but also we can put our own order, either with the same color and design, or we can come up with something else, but I will share that with you. The size that we have now, I need to check with the board and see what we have in stock because I don't have, I can't remember the size that we have. I can't. But I will definitely follow up and let you know. Any more questions or anyone need to share something? I see, thank you, Gabrielle, for the link on the chat. Thank you so much. Anyone else?
I have a question. I'm sorry. For some reason, I'm using the iPad and I can't find the raise hand, so I apologize about that.
Okay.
But I do. Sorry about that. I do have a question. I actually brought this up with the sanitation committee as well. But in terms of parks, it seems like more. Not it seems like more and more people, and I'm not sure if you guys discussed this before in the past. More and more folks, families are having dogs, and I actually have a visitor dog right now. Right, my grand dog, is that what they call him now? My grandbaby dog, is visiting. It's outrageous the poop that's on the floor around the neighborhood and also around the parks. And I know that in Patagate Park, there's one little thing that looks like it might have been there in the past, but it's just not being taken care of. Is there any way, and this may be part of the capital improvement beautification of the park, to add receptacles around? Because I went to New Jersey and Connecticut, and there are around their parks, they have like little square receptacles and actually free little plastic bags. So the residents could, have them the bags to poop, to scoop the poop and put it away, in the receptacles. So is that something that's been talked about? Because it's actually disgusting, what's happening. Yeah, so that's my question about the dog poop bags in the neighborhoods.
Oh.
And I'm sorry. And in that same meeting, I think they said that another park that's not in our community board also has them in their park.
Okay. I think some members requested signage, but because you said that, this was not, something that we didn't mention it this way. We talk about the signage, but not the actual bags. I think I can try to work with either the council member or see if the board itself can reach out to any other entity to make that happen. Thank you so much. Yes, we spoke about the bags, but not no, we spoke about the signage, but not the actual plastic bags. What I will say, I think I would probably need to talk with the parks manager because this to be replaced and taken care of.
Yes.
It's not like we will just put that and leave. It's something that need to be, clean and take out. So I think I will attempt to meet with the park manager directly and address that because the workers will need to deal with that,
Yeah,
changing
empty
it
them.
and
Yes.
replace it.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
Yes.
thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yes.
yeah, Abbotsford Park, which is also in the Councilmember Lewis district, where it's right on East 39th to East 38, East 38 to East 39th Street, and then Avenue I to Avenue K. They have those the bags over there, and they have I think at least 6 of them around the park that people could pick up the bag and put their dog poop over there. So if they could have it over there, I would say we should be able to get it in the other parks in the community. So maybe you need to speak to the council member's office about that.
Can
But
someone actually take a picture of, because I never I never saw it
I'll take a
myself.
picture. I'll take a
Yes.
picture because as a matter of fact, I can't wait because I just walked around it. So when I go, I walk around it a lot. So
Yes. So
I will take a picture either maybe tomorrow and send it to you.
okay, great. Oh, that's a picture that someone is sharing. Is that what it is?
Huh?
No, I saw someone who tried to share.
Oh yes, that's it.
Okay, good. Because when I'm meeting with the representative, it's good to have something, with me and say this is exactly what I want to
Yeah,
talk about.
That's it. But around Amersfoort Park, they have it like on the fence. They are
Okay.
attached to the fence. So I'll take a picture.
Okay, great, great. All right. Anything else before I let you go?
Yes.
I put the WhatsApp information on the chat. So anyone who want to join the chat, the WhatsApp group chat, can do so. For some reason, the link. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to put it on the chat, and it's giving me hard time. All right.
How to do this? I don't know how to do this.
Say it again.
I'm trying to
Yes.
figure out how to do this. I know I figured out how to share it because that mutt, what they call the mutt, whatever for the dogs, it's on Kings Highway right off of Church Avenue. It's in a green space.
Oh, there is a green space. Oh, okay, got it. All right.
That's right there.
Okay. For some reason, my link doesn't want to be shared with you. But I can I can send it to the next at the next meeting. I will put it under meeting invitation. So if you want to join the chat, you can, because this is where we share our information with each other, so we don't miss anything between now and the next meeting. So that's a good way for us to share our information. Now we will end this meeting soon. If you don't have any question or anything to add, I pass the
Angel,
mic to you. Yes.
I'm sorry. The WhatsApp, how do you get connected on that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to send
Oh, I see it now. I see it. I see the number.
did you get it?
I see the number. Yes, thank you.
Okay, because I'm trying to send it. It didn't go.
It just went through.
Oh, really?
Sorry,
And
that's my number.
Oh, Gabe,
I
I'm sorry.
was
That's your
just
number. Sorry, I was calling you.
so you
it
can do
was
that
it
too.
was like
You
if
can
someone
send
wanted
me.
to add me to the WhatsApp, they can.
Yeah, let me add you. Maybe you can share, because for some reason I'm trying to share the link on the chat. It didn't
Yeah,
want me. It didn't give me the
yeah.
power to share.
Add me to the WhatsApp, and then I'll try to add the link to the chat.
Okay,
Okay.
so let
Gabriel,
me.
Gabriel, I'm glad you said that because I would have been in trouble with you.
Oh,
Also, just kind of a random thing. I'm a notary in case anyone ever needs one.
A notary?
so
That's
Yeah.
great to know.
So
Excellent.
if you
okay.
need a
So
notary,
now, any other information? Because I think I don't want you to go without sharing anything, because we'll see each other on June 3rd. By June 3rd, I think a lot of things need to happen. I need to get back to you with the composting information, with the bags that someone just mentioned. What else? I promised. Oh, someone mentioned the shirt uh, for the parks. Where do you live? Which park is close to you? Let's say that who is close to Portgate Park in this group?
I'm
I
close to
am.
both Vertigat and Amherstburg.
Okay. And then who is close to Tilden Playground?
I am Jackie Williams. I'm right at Tilden Playground next door.
Okay.
And Brita Costa is about a block away.
Okay. So who is close to the Nostrum Playground?
I do, Jadida.
Oh, you are. Okay. And who is close to the Railroad Park? I think this park is so out of people's way. And who is close to that park?
I drive by it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So which park do I miss? Because we have a lot of little park that we didn't get a chance to work on. And the question I always have for people, um, you know, which park you think need us the most? Um,
Did you
Gabriel,
mention Harry
I
Mays?
added you, Gabriel. I think you should be able to share now. Yes. So which
yeah,
park you
yeah.
think
I'm
we
in
need
the
to
chat.
work on as soon as possible? you know, Partygate, we work a lot in Partygate Park. Till then, kind of a lot, not too much, but a lot. We are touching on Wildwood Park, but we want to put something else on our list for now. Harry Mays. Oh, yes.
Harry
This
Mays.
one, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we do not touch this one. Okay. And what else? We at least we will start because summer is coming, fall is coming. We will start our park cleanup, and we are trying to put things on our list right now so we can start our project. In addition to composting, that is, you know, something too. So Harry Mays, what else? We need 2 more parks for this year to put on our list. Green space, which one? Miss Adele, you said green spaces, but we have a lot of green spaces. We have to select because we'll have the daffodil planting and the park cleanups. So we need to select where we think we are needed the most. Gabrielle, can you put the link for me because I sent it to you?
So unfortunately, for some reason you don't have the chat set up so that the link is copy pastable. The only way you can really add people, it looks like, I mean,
but I added you.
It would have to be an admin that's able to expose the link, and I'm not an admin.
Oh, you mean on chat?
Yeah, on the WhatsApp chat.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, like
no. You can copy it and put it on this chat.
No, but
even on the WebEx chat.
I'm not able to find it in the WhatsApp thing.
I texted you personally, so you should have it. You are on the group, and I just texted you.
Yeah, no, I see that. It's just
Oh, you can't. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
not. It's not.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't. There's lots of WhatsApp chats that I'm in that that have that, and this one doesn't. So
all right.
There's something different about this one compared to other ones.
All right. So okay. So whoever want me to add
Oh wait,
them,
now I see it. Now I see it. Never mind.
All
Okay.
right. All right. So
Bernard, I just wanted to say one thing, 1 second. So back to those bags. So I looked it up. It says New York City Parks has installed 1,000 dog waste bags dispensers throughout the 5 boroughs to help reduce left behind dog waste. These dispensers provide dog owners with bags for picking up after their pets. The stations are strategically located with high concentration in Brooklyn and Manhattan and were chosen based on areas with high dog traffic. So I guess, as you said, you should probably talk to the parks manager.
Yes.
And, go from there instead, since it was initiated by the Parks Department.
Okay, thank you. And additional questions. When I am meeting with the park managers, usually I like to have other people with me. So if you are starting with Partygate, I think someone said Partygate or Tilden. Which one you want me to start first? Partygate. All right. So if I am doing Partygate, if I talk about Partygate, that will go to any other parks in our district that has the same issue. I will want to have at least 2 members to meet with me with the park manager, and sometimes the meeting is with the park manager and the city council for the, whoever park I'm meeting with. Who is available? I don't know the time yet. I'm going to send the meeting request, but I always have 2 or 3 members with me to, to be part of this walkthrough or to be part of this discussion. Please let me know if you're willing to be part of this team whenever I have the meeting set. Not yet, but at least I want to, know if this is something that you would like to be part of, just to meet with the park manager and any city council or representative on that specific issue to have a clean park. Anyone who wants to be part of it, you can raise your hand or put something on the chat so I have you on the record. Oh, thank you, Ms. Doherty. And one more volunteer for this meeting.
If I'm available, I'll be happy to volunteer if the date, once you give me the date.
Yes, okay. It has to be before our June meeting, our June 3rd. So when we come on June 3rd, we have an answer to give to the rest of the group. We can't wait, after too long. So you have to be, we have to have this meeting before June 3rd. All right?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
yes. Someone else want to say something?
Yeah. One more thing. I just wanted to mention because I put something in the chat regarding the disposable, the compostable bag, but yeah, as an FYI, I just looked it up and it's like $46
Ooh.
for 40 33-gallon bags.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
wow.
Okay, so I just give you that. I have a heads up because I looked it up and yeah, it's for $46, and I'm not even sure if they charge if there's a delivery charge.
There will
But
be.
Wow.
yeah, just give you a heads up on that.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Produce bag it is.
On that note, I wanted to ask you if there is anything else, anything that can't wait for June 3rd. Anything that can't wait for June 3rd? And I really welcome all the members who came and share ideas. We had a nice discussion. I welcome the new members. We will get to see you. Please, even if you decide not to be part of the parks committee, please come to our park cleanup, come to our event. We have nice event. We also ask people if you see anything at all in the parks, let us know. Because this is for us, this is our community. If we go around and see beautiful parks elsewhere, we can fight for our parks to be, similar or better than what we see out there. Any more burning information,
I
question,
have
ideas
something
before
burning.
I close? Yes.
Again,
Yes.
again, but only because I walk. I'm an avid walker, so I walk the neighborhood, right? For exercise and health. And again, with the dog poop, I'm sorry I keep bringing it up, but it really annoys me. Okay, I know our committee is beautification, parks and beautification. It's not, is it totally separate, like parks and beautification, or beautification in the neighborhood? Because that cemetery, it's not a park, but would we be able to get poop things around there too? Or that's totally something different?
Our
Like those
committee
poop
is
stations?
we are park and beautification committee. That's what I said. If you see anything that need to be that we need to address, it's
Only in the
not like
parks.
we can do everything, but if we need to call 311, make a report or meet with some officials, yes, we will do it because we are parks and beautification.
And
A big job, yes.
right, the and. So it's not beautification just in the parks. I'm not, and I'm want to get clarity on that. It's not just beautification in the parks, it's
No,
beautification in the
it's not.
neighborhood, correct?
Yes, because
Okay.
we met with other people trying to address even graffiti on the street. Last
Mm-hmm.
year, we had graffiti removal with the
Great.
67 percent. So it's not only parks, it's parks and beautification. Yes.
Great. Thank you.
Last year, I don't know if I said that in my report, but we are also looking for a specific site. Last year, we did a branch on Nostrand Avenue where we had the police department with us doing graffiti removals. Like we do a
Mm-hmm.
survey, what color people wanted to paint their things back after we take the graffiti out. So it was a beautiful event. So it's park and beautification. Yes. And you
Thank
will
you.
all be invited to the graffiti removal, by the way. Yes. Yes. Keep your energy tight. Yes. We do that with the 67%. Yes. Yes. Okay. Anything else? Because it's 8:50. No, I don't want to keep you until 9. It's 8:50. So the last words for Nicole. We did the first presentation. Nicole, you have the last words before we close.
Last word.
And then,
So
and then after that, you will be Mr. Tate. Yes, last for you, Mr. Tate next. Yes.
as far as close, not, I mean, it's just for us to continue to educate ourselves as far as composting, and to know that sometimes it might seem like such a hassle, but to know that in the end, it's doing a great thing for our community, for our landfills. So let's continue to compost despite being a hassle, and continue to beautify our neighborhood and our community.
Thank you. Mr. George, you have the second last because you are the second
Okay.
presenter.
Yeah, first I really want to thank Nicole for that. Yeah, because it's not a hassle, it's something that really compose and help us all. Okay, and the beautification that we did in the park last year using the compost really helped a lot. And that's a good example of what she's talking about. Also, I just want to remind anyone that has a senior in their family to take advantage of all the opportunities there are for seniors and for uh, the senior event that we have on the 28th. I really want to invite everyone. It's not only for seniors, everybody could come and participate and help us celebrate those seniors in our community that are doing outstanding jobs. So you are all welcome to come on the May 28th.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And also, thank you, Gabriel, for sharing the WhatsApp group. Please join the WhatsApp group. And please, when you see something, in the community resources, please share with other people in our community because sometimes people are complaining about things that they didn't know. If they know, this is your job also to share with your fellow members. Another thing I want you to do for me, please, help me welcoming the new members. Sometimes people come to a group and they don't feel welcome. Please help me to welcome the new members so they can keep coming to our meeting and keep sharing their resources. Also, I will wait for you on June 3rd to be part of this meeting again and have your calendar marked for June 20th for the meet and greet to share your business cards, whatever you are doing in your personal life that you want to share, and to honor one member who is playing our center every year in our big event for the kids. Now I will ask for a motion to adjourn this meeting. Who want to make the motion to adjourn? Anyone?
I
second it.
George State, make a motion to adjourn the Parks and the Beautification meeting at 8:53 p.m.
Thank you. I need someone to second this motion.
I second it.
Who is
Nana
second?
Sylvester.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much all for being here. If someone wants to talk to me personally, feel free to stay or, hit me at the chat or send me your number if you want to say something that you didn't want to say now at the meeting. Once again, thank you all, and I hope to see you again on June 3rd and on June 20th for the meet and greet. I will want couple of members to help me to set up the food and everything. I will reach out to you for that so we can have a beautiful, welcoming event on that day for your friends, your family, and any elected officials that will come to our meet and greet. Thank you all and have a good night.
Okay, have a blessed evening,
Night.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Have a good
Bye.
night.
Hi, I'm still here. Hello?
Want to speak to me? Yes,
Barlette?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I instead of putting my phone number on the chat, I actually took it and deleted it. To add to the WhatsApp, can I give it to you?
Oh, sure. Give me 1 second.
Okay,
1
thank you.
second. What's the number?
718
Mm-hmm.
844 8584.
Okay, 8584. Okay, thank you so
Yes.
much. I will,
Thank you. I appreciate you and great meeting.
you are very welcome. And I hope to see you again. If you are free to help me to welcome the elected officials on June 20th, I will be very happy because I'm looking for members who can assist on that.
Yeah, so if you give me the information, I want see I'm dog sitting. That's why I'm so
Yeah,
I'm so
okay.
thank
And
you.
if you want to be part of this meeting, did I put your name? Did you sign up to? Yes, you did.
Did you I did.
Okay, so we can have a meeting to talk about that and see if we can solve
Yes.
the issue.
Yes, I
Thank you
did.
so much. I
Thank you. Have
appreciate
a
that.
great night. Thank
You
you.
are very welcome. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.